What's going on, everybody? Yuki5 here, and I'm here with some Satellaknight replays. I'm on the Percy White Pro because, well, DevPro doesn't have the newest Satellaknight, and Percy does. So, yay! Percy updated faster than DevPro. I kinda do prefer DevPro, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. So we got versus Black Wings, Heroes, Lightsworn Rulers, and 6 Samurais. I'm not going to be talking much about the duels because I kind of want to talk about some things about the Duel Arena and some of my ideas that I think Konami really should implement into that game to help make it a more enjoyable experience for a lot of other people. Because it is in beta, and there's a reason why I'm doing this, is so that maybe if anybody who's working on the Duel Arena somehow happens to watch this video, might like some of the ideas and possibly implement them. Now, of course, these are my personal ideas, my personal opinions. It may not completely agree with you, you may not completely agree with them, but all I can ask is please refrain from writing anything stupid in the comments like, oh, your opinions fucking suck. You know, if you don't agree with them, that's fine. Just don't be an asshole or an idiot. That's all I'm asking. Let's start it up. So my first thought process on this is an actual chat system into the actual game. Percy and DevPro, Pro all have a chat system implemented into them. And I'm not talking about a headset, my chat. I'm talking about like a typing chat to where you can basically talk with the opponent, whether it's a nice friendly conversation or you can pretty much rage and go, fuck you, you piece of shit pack, And it's just like, you know, you can just be raging, and if you're on the other end of that, you can just laugh your ass off and just pretty much troll the opponent. It'll make the rules a little bit more personal, and if you're like me, especially when I'm playing real life, I like to start up a conversation with my opponent, just to have a little more fun. Not really to distract them, because I don't like using tactics like that. Just pretty much to make the duels even more enjoyable, especially if you're playing against the deck you're not really having too much fun against, you don't really like all that much. So it'll be very, very awesome if they actually did do that for the game, because, hey, it is a social site in a sense, it is a social game, so that would be very, very awesome if they did do something like that. So, idea number 2 is the duel points. Konami, before I continue, I'm actually glad Konami didn't go through the pay us real money in order to buy these packs. I am really excited they didn't do that because I would have been very pissed off if they did. But 2,000 duel points is kind of hefty expensive considering the fact that when you win a duel, you only get 200 duel points. I know the matches is 400 points, but it's really not worth it in my opinion because it takes kind of long just to really get packs. It really does. If you're playing the single player mode or a single arena duel, you get 200 duel points. So you have to do 10 duels to get 1 pack. And of course, you do get 400 points for the matches, and you only have to do a total of 5 duels. But it's still you still have to do a lot of duels just to get a good couple of packs, and it's very, very deterring of a person like me who is kind of impatient, but you know, it makes me not really want to go in there and really duel for the packs when I have places like the Yen and Dev Pro where every single card is readily available to me. But I do like the idea of what they're going with, and something they can do is, one, lower the prices of the packs. Maybe make them 1,000 each to basically make it easier. Maybe have a daily or weekly sale of a couple of packs. Make them very, very cheap for the people who want to get them. I think that would be very nice to have some daily sales every once in a while. I think that would be pretty cool in my opinion. Or you can basically increase the amount of duel points you get in a duel. Maybe 500 for singles and not 1,000, maybe 700 or something like that. I don't really know for the matches, but basically increasing the points in the singles at least would be very nice because I don't really play matches online. I prefer single duels because I'm just really testing hand consistency, not side deck, anything like that. And it's a lot easier just to go into the single player and just kick the AI's ass a bunch of fucking times than just go against a random person. And that takes a little bit longer because it's an actual person with a thought process in their head. So, yeah, if you I don't mind them, like, the single player being 200, but for the single arena, they do need to raise the duel points because it will make people, it'll make people want to go duel in the arena. instead of just sticking to the single player and beating Yami Yuki a million times. It's just be so much easier. Thirdly, I kind of forgot. Oh yeah. Thirdly was a trading system. Konami, this is a trading card game. Hence, trading. I would like to see a trading system implemented into this game, into the Duel Arena. Since you have to buy packs, you're not really going to be able to get every card that you want. You're not going to get a guaranteed pool of what you want. It's the same thing in real life. When you buy packs, you're not guaranteed to get the cards you want. Unless you have some weird X-ray vision, and you're suddenly now Superman. But that's not likely going to happen because you don't live in that universe. Anyway, it will make getting the cards and building decks a lot more easier and a lot less tedious because of the fact that now we are able to pretty much get cards a little bit faster. You know, he wants this card, I want that card. Trade! That's all you really gotta do, and it's really not that difficult in my opinion. So it would be very, very beneficial for Duel Arena to actually get something like that, some form of trading system implemented, because, like, it's already, I know they're trying to mimic sort of like the real life experience of Yu-Gi-Oh! Buying packs and all that stuff, building decks over time, and why not have that trading feature in it and have even more real life simulator of Yu-Gi-Oh! In my opinion. I think it will work out very well, and it's something that would be very much needed. Fourthly, fix your servers. I'm not gonna completely go down on Konami on this because I know it's in beta, I know there's gonna be bugs, I know there's gonna be issues, I know things like that are gonna pop up in beta. I've played many beta games in beta, so I kind of know how that works. But this is a problem that they really do need to fix. They really need to take a look at and see what's going on. It's the fact that the duels do randomly freeze, and that's very, very annoying, and it really deters people from actually wanting to play those games. And people have actually been banned from this little bug because of the fact that they were, because they were in the arena, it froze, they refreshed the page, so they can get out of the page and continue dueling. You get a warning when that happens saying, if you leave a duel, again, you won't be able to sign in. I mean, we're pretty much going to ban you for a certain amount of time or permabanned. And I think that's pretty wrong because of the fact that, well, that really should not have happened. So basically, Konami, you really need to take a look at that. Try to fix that bug as soon as you possibly can. I'm not fully coming down on you on this because of the fact that I do expect bugs and glitches. But at the same time, I would like to actually see you really improve this. And when you do, hopefully you do, you will basically give back the accounts that people have had banned back to them so that they continue playing on that site, because I see where they're coming from on this. I've had it happen to me once. I've yet to be banned. I'm kind of glad I have yet to be banned, but I could definitely see why people are pissed off and mad at it, because they pretty much got banned for no reason, all because something on their server side screwed them over. So very, very understandable. And the fifth and final thing is the introduction of OCG cards into the game. Now, if I remember correctly, this may supposed to be a TCG thing, but this is more of a want if anything else. I can't even say it right now. The implementation of OCG cards would be very nice. It will help you get it, basically give you sort of a little edge on the Dev Pro and DN and stuff like that, because, well, I like using OCG cards. It's really easy for me to go on those sites for videos such as this you're seeing right now, and it needs to record things, and I love using OCG cards, just me personally. Now, the thing is, they can actually, when the packs come out for OCG, they can implement those packs in TC and like in that game and make them a little bit more expensive than the other packs, considering it's OCG. Sort of like if you're importing OCG cards to the TCG side by actual you paying them, not like Konami doing it, and it's going to cost you a little bit more money. It's going to cost you some money to actually do this, depending on what card it is. So I think something like that would be really, really, really nice, and I really would like to actually see something like that happen in the actual game, because it will make it more interesting, in my opinion, to see something like that. But that's more of a want, and I think it could be pretty nice, because the Dev Pro have it already. They're free, and yeah, I don't have to do anything with those sites. But anywho, those are my ideas. Like, chat system, decrease the amount of money for packs, or increase the amount of duel points you get in duels. A freaking trade system, fix your freaking servers, and adding OCG cards into the mix, because that would be really interesting. But yeah, those are my 5 ideas. If you have any ideas, anything you would like to see implemented into the Duel Arena, you can feel free to put them in the comment section below. If you don't agree with any of my ideas, okay, what are some of your ideas? Which one of my ideas don't you really like? Explain why. Don't just go in the chat going, oh, you fucking suck. That your ideas are the worst ideas I've ever seen. Like, don't do that, because I'm pretty much just going to ignore you, so just saying. So yeah, I actually fit it all in the duels. I'm quite surprised, because this duel's almost over, really, because you're just going to go into that, some in that, overlay into the string digit, which I haven't seen that in forever. Like, I didn't know people actually still play that card. Now, I'm not really saying anything bad about it, but actually I had another duel, like, in here, but Pro decided to freeze on me. I was actually using Miracle Ice, which you saw in one of the duels, and it's actually putting in some work. And of course, the duel where I showed Miracle Ice's power is like, oh, yay! That kind of sucks. But the duel comes to an end right now, and I win! Yay! So, yeah, that was the duels. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed these Satellaknight duels. Again, if any ideas that you may want to add into the Duel Arena, please, you can put them in the comment section below. I shared my ideas, and I'm curious on what you have for what your ideas may be to help improve the game, because I think it's an interesting idea, and I do want Konami to succeed in it, because I don't want another fail from an official site. I'm just saying, I would like to see them succeed in it, just because I don't want to see them fail. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.